That's not sellable. These are pretty well worn. The market for Air Jordans, like Air Forces and stuff, is not that good once there's noticeable wear on them, I found. And I really only these look sellable to me, and they have a considerable amount of, unless that's the way the pattern's supposed to be. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna pass on these for now. I'll be coming back through here, so if I change my mind, I can grab them later. I'm sure they'll still be here. That's really the only potential marketable pair, though. That's just trash. Mattresses I don't like to go anywhere near. It's a potential bed bug situation. Got an aluminum pan here. Some blueberries. Blueberries are very good for you. You can throw those away. I mean, yeah, just leave them there. Maybe some birds will eat them or something. And we got penny, well worn penny. Farkle, as Vid Vulture would refer to it. Mr. Wasp checking in on the action. Seeing anything of like great appeal here? Shower curtain rod, I think those are usually tin. You'd think they'd make them out of aluminum. I see rust on it though. Maybe the end pieces, those are probably plastic. Yeah, that's plastic. Nothing of interest. Anything else in here? Same with couches, like gross looking couches like that. Could be a potential bed bug situation. I don't see any on there. Alright. Onward and upward. Literally, we're going up a hill. Okay. Big old CRT TV in there. Can't tell if the cord, yeah, the cord's still on there. I ended up buying a new pair of snips because I thought I lost these. I ended up finding them later. Leave those like as my workshop snips. I forgot how pricey these things are. The cheapest decent one that I found was let's say like 17 bucks. There'd be a nice, real nice copper yoke in there. I'm not gonna take the time to mess with it today. It's 20 after 9 right now. I'm on my way to band practice. A little bit early, so I'm gonna do some dumpster diving this morning before it gets too hot. It's gonna get up to 93 today, and it's already getting pretty warm. Sun is just feeling particularly angry today, heating up my skin. I did put some sunscreen on, which I don't usually do, and I also have a bottle of water here, which I usually don't have. So I'll start making that part of my routine this time of year. I usually don't carry water because I honestly don't get that thirsty when I ride, like not to the point where I can't go without a drink for, you know, 30, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. It's not really a problem usually for me. But in this kind of heat, stay hydrated, obviously. I feel like taking a drink of water right now after talking about all that. Some distributor cap wires here. Little cargo net for a car. Could be a sellable item, maybe. A Lexus. A repair order attached to it. I wonder if there's something wrong with it. This is supposed to attach to something, it looks like. That broke off something. Leave that there. And actually cut off these ends. I don't have to cut off ends at the scrapyard for number 2 wire. But with stuff like this, where there's just like huge chunks of metal attached to it, actually these are plastic. Pretty sure they don't want that in there. That's probably fine. Big pieces have to go. Little ends are fine like that. I know those things are lead. The scrapyard I go to does not take lead. All right, moving on. There's 3 scrapyards in town. One is believe like cars and like large amounts of ferrous metal only, so I've never been to that one. And the other one that I haven't been to, they do ferrous and non-ferrous, but for whatever reason I haven't really explored the options over there. I don't know what the deal is with this microwave and this fridge, if this is left out for someone specifically. Or it's just like a free-for-all. Huh. Looks like a pile of scrap to me. Vacuum cleaner. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind this is left out for a scrapper like myself. That might be aluminum. I don't think so though. No, tin metal. Leave that for someone else. I'll take the cord. And this is a Walmart microwave. Sometimes I do take the platters out of these. This one's already been broken. That's probably why this is being thrown away. Probably works fine. Broke the platter and just decided to trash it. So I'm just take the cord off of that. If I can figure out what I did with my snips, which are on the ground. And I'll be on my way. I think I have a flat tire. It's not good. I don't have any sealant on me either. Oh. What's going on with my bike? Maybe I just lost a lot of air pressure. I noticed when I aired up a couple of days ago, there was like sealant coming out of the, yeah, both of these valves have sealant coming out of them. I don't know if that's normal. I'm losing air through that. They're still aired up though. Might have lost some air. Something feels squishy. Yeah, something's definitely off. I think I lost some air pressure. I like this little natural prairie area here. Natural prairie area. It's hard to say. I think it'd be a cool spot to shoot like a music video for like a psychedelic band or something. Like a shoegaze band. I have a little portable bike pump, but it doesn't really work very well. I usually end up letting out more air at the tire than I end up getting in the stupid thing. And these tires have those goofy Presta valves, which I do not like. They're so fiddly and like finicky. I just feel like they're gonna break. And they never really make like a good seal like the Schrader valves do. I don't know, maybe it's just my cheap ass pumps that I have. They gave me a Schrader valve adapter because at the time I bought this I didn't have a pump that would do Presta valves. Some wire in there. That's number 1 wire. And looks like I beat my competition here today. Anyway, they gave me an adapter, and then when I took it back into the shop and picked it up, it was gone. So they did that by accident. But I also have my light mount like all jacked up, and I don't know why they would have even messed with that. They're working on the drivetrain, but whatever. There's a big piece of copper in there, and it's the number 1 wire. Probably have to cut into this or get this piece of pipe out to get the wire out. I have another I think last time I found one like this, I just took the whole piece because I have another piece in my scrap pile just like this. So let's deal with that later. Let's see, anything else in here? Alright. Next stop is the, well actually, I got time. I'm going to go over to the landscaping place here and see if they ran over any extension cords lately. It's a fairly regular occurrence. I mentioned before in my videos that I don't like going too far into these dumpsters, or into these parking lots to like get to the dumpsters. Like if they're set way back, it's almost like kind of like trespassing or something, it seems like. Shows you what a novice I am, but are these saw blades aluminum? They're probably steel, right? There's a piece of rebar in there too. If I was doing the steel thing, I would definitely grab that. That is steel. I could use that tote actually. Triple tote time. I can always stash it at the band practice space. I just found 2 other red totes that are the exact same kind, I think. Let's have a look, make sure there's nothing in here. I'll actually grab this bubble wrap. Nice piece. I'm also running low on packing paper, newspaper, brown packing paper, whatever. So I wouldn't mind scoring some of that today. The forklift place by the band practice spot usually has a lot of it, but they really haven't lately for some reason. I don't like that kind of like tissue-y packing paper. Tote, there's nothing in here of interest today. I'm gonna need a bunch more totes and containers for the warehouse once I get that going. I'm assuming I'm moving in first of next month, but I haven't really got confirmation out of that. But I'm hoping to start moving in on August 1st. And by the time 4th quarter rolls around, I should have all my processes firmly established. It's gonna be nice to have little different stations for, like right now I kind of have a shared use area for cleaning and repair, or not repair, I do that in the workshop area of my garage, but the shipping and cleaning and photographing, a lot of that goes on in the same area. And I'll just put a sheet up on the wall when I'm taking photos there, and then, you know, take it down when I'm doing other stuff like shipping, so I don't get the cloth dirty. And it'll be nice to just have permanent setups for all that. I'll have like a shipping station next to all my boxes. Like right now my boxes are in the other room. You know, the computer will be right there. I won't have to run upstairs, look at the computer, run back downstairs. Same with my printer. I'll just have everything right there. It'll be nice. So I have like a shipping station and a photography area. I'm gonna get some proper photography lights or some really cheap kits you can buy on eBay. And I've been meaning to buy one of those for like 2 years. Ever since I saw Griff's seminar on photography. Griff's this guy that works for eBay. He was like really early employee of eBay. And I saw him give a seminar on product photography for eBay. And after I saw that, I was like, okay, I need to take my photo game to the next level, and I really haven't done anything for 2 years. I just keep taking photos on my iPhone with single work light, which is fine. But I do need to get some kind of dual light set up so I don't have to deal with any kind of shadows. It's not usually a problem, but for certain types of items, it's distracting, I think, to look at. Confusing to the eye sometimes, certain types of products when you see shadows. Like thin type products, thinner type products. I skipped some dumpsters back there, just talking, not paying attention to what I'm doing, but I guess I'll go down to the end. Still got a lot of time, so I'll just go down to the end of this road and start working my way back. That's usually how I start this route. Usually I hit those apartment dumpsters and then just come straight here, go to band practice, and then afterwards I go to the end of the street and work my way all the way back. But switching my schedule up, so that'll work though. I'll just go to the end right now and then start working my way back. That's a big rabbit. Those guys are thriving this year. I see them everywhere, probably because of all the rain and all the stuff that's growing. They're eating well this year. This is one of the spaces I originally looked at, but I'm actually going to be 2 buildings down here. It's going to be pretty cool. It's like 4.5 to 5 miles from my house, depending on how I get here. So that's like a perfect commute for me. It's really pretty short bike commute. It's like 20 minutes each way. But it should be enough to, you know, hopefully help keep me in shape. I'm gonna bail on that dumpster because it looks like that guy's working there or something. Or that he left his truck open all weekend. It's kind of a bummer because that's a pretty good one sometimes, but check back later. The reason I like doing this stuff Sunday is because there's nobody in this area, everything's closed. But every once in a while you have a few stragglers. I think it's usually like the actual business owners coming in to do whatever. Like a couple weeks ago, this guy over here was messing with his boat. He probably owns one of these businesses and like just stores his boat there. So basically this whole complex, I didn't even go in that day. Free pallets. Sign right there. See that? Scrapping pallet man, come down to Peoria. Actually, he moved to Vegas, didn't he, or something? All right. I saw Scrapping Pallet Man on a bicycle, like one episode, I think he did. There's that metal piece that was here last week. Dumpster has not been emptied. I can't remember if it was Sunday or Thursday last week I found that Maui Jim sunglass cases. I have not done anything with those yet as far as photographing and listing them. Yeah, there's something in here. How difficult would it be to take the motor out of this? Just gonna take the cable. If I was really hungry, I would take this back home and test it and try to sell it. I'm pretty sure it's missing a part. Yeah. Oh, what's this piece actually? Yeah. I have so much stuff to test and list and go through right now. I'm considering the scrap. I'm not even going to take that for the motor because it looks like I have to smash it to get into it. I got sweat pouring into my eyeball right now. Still have not bought headband. Oh my god. That was the worst feeling in the world. Oh. Oh, it stings so bad. Whew. Okay. I don't know, should I take that motor? I don't really need it right now. Just gonna make it easy today. I'd like to find some cool stuff to sell. Some electronics, computers. Just banged my bad knee right into that stem there. That was fun. There's a certain spot on my knee. This is the same stuff that was in here last week. Sometimes these have little SD cards in them. Oh, that's got an older style card. I think I already went through this stuff. Yeah. It's like medical stuff too, like respirator stuff. It could have been used on somebody that had a disease. I know I mentioned this before. Maybe I'll just stop checking that dumpster, but they do throw away a lot of like cords and SD cards and those things. But I don't know. Maybe it's not really that cool. Other than that dumpster, I don't go to any like medical type places. I pretty much just avoid those completely. Grease gun in there. Cord of some kind. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Ah. Juicy extension cord here. cut an end off of it already. Might use that for speaker wire at the warehouse too. I want to run a couple of speaker wires over to the other side where the photography area is going to be. It's kind of in like a different room. I can see a piece of aluminum down there. That's steel there. There's a piece of aluminum down there. I don't know if I want it that badly, but I am interested in that really clean. Oh, sorry guys about the camera there. Oh, this nice piece of bubble wrap here. Looks pretty good. Mess up my lens doing that. Just banged the camera into that dumpster pretty good. I've done that a few times though. These things seem to be pretty durable, these GoPros. Bubble wrap piece over there. Kind of hard to, seems like it'd be easy to grab this, but it's not. Kind of weird position there. Ah, that's a nice clean piece for shipping there. Looks like we have a bit of an office clean out or warehouse clean out situation going on here, where somebody just bought a whole bunch of new stuff. Dumpsters are freaking hot where the sun hits them. I know there's a ton of copper pipe, little copper pieces in there. It'd be nice to grab, but I don't know if there's Freon in there. Well, most of the newer ones don't use Freon, but I don't know if the stuff they use is toxic, if it's just not as toxic or what. And the truth is, someone else will probably come along and see that and cut into it and grab the copper out of there. But I'm going to let them be the ones to do that. It's trash. It's pulling a lot of Cat 5 wire out of here for a while. They were redoing all the wiring or pulling all the wiring for whatever reason. check out the auto body place and the Ryder truck rental place, and then call it. It's a cool old Cadillac there. Cool gold color. Some of that Toyota bubble wrap that I like back there. And here, Honda. This is good quality stuff. It's double ply. This is a little too dirty for me. This looks pretty nice. I think I just threw this out probably yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I like using this bubble wrap. This is good stuff. Good stuff for electronics.